Hello everybody, here is DNA Games and welcome to another video from Hand of Fate. Last time!
Back so soon? I knew you would not falter.
We were able to help in the tavern and also complete the chest mission. Now, we'll just have to go and see what else the dealer has in
Even
store.
my weakest opponents seem to be getting the better of you. Try harder. I do like a challenge.
Well, I couldn't care less. Would you like a challenge or not? So, we still need to check this one, and I guess we move this one. Okay, then here, we'll stay on this difficulty. Here, we need to have this as well. While we remove the chest and the maiden. But the chest has already completed its task. And we don't know what else the future might hold. So start again.
Did you expect me to tell your fortune? No. A fortune teller is at their most base and despicable when they begin to believe their own lies. Of course, I am different. My powers are genuine. We play for a token now.
We return to the land of Lubber to see what Carlos has in mind next. It's hard to tell mages and bandits had besieged the place. It looked like a description and ransackle as usual. Carlos greets you warmly. There is only so much we can find out about our aquatic nemesis from dry land. Our next action must take place upon the sea. I've been comparing the information you found at Beachport with the Highlanders, and I may have a plan. Carlos gestures towards a collection of papers and charts that are spread across two tables. If the bar had patrons, this might be problematic, but as usual, the only occupants are aquaphobic sailors and yourself. The nearby port of...
For eons I have waited for an appropriate player. It seems there are more eons ahead.
The nearby port of Esterasy, far more respectable, had a trade route that I believe follow a similar path and timing as smugglers. I think if we can get you aboard a ship, then you will have a front row seat at the scariest show in the land. Thank you, Carlos. Always a pleasure.
Deeper towards our foe. The world is but surface. Behind it, mysteries and wonders transpire. Don't forget to counter. Defense must always be balanced by offense.
I know. Attempt to sneak.
Choose from these options.
Ooh. A goblin suddenly drops a barrel of apples, sending them rolling across the hall. You help yourself to some supplies while the mages barret the poor creature before sneaking out a side door. The dealer draws one food.
I'm sure you're grateful for that.
You may soon discover that the tower is a sprawling maze of passages and chambers, many more that could actually fit inside the structure you saw from a distance. You are inexplicably drawn to a bare stone chamber with an opening to the sky above you. You watch as magician summons an enormous scaled creature into existence. Its form seems mainly to be compressed of vicious-looking claws, gashing teeth, and whitened tentacles. You feel dizzy just watching it. It looks biting and slashing at the wizard, but backs away when he raises an ornament-decorated skull. The wizard addresses the creatures. You will go to the city of Kadare and kill the Duke. The creature's unblinking eyes gaze in every direction at once as its sinister voice resonates from a dozen mouths. How he wagered you, it hissed. Or is this more wisdom from the beloved council? Go. He foolishly questioned my will, as you do, the wizard responds, holding the skull. Go, I command it. The beast retreats once more, wrestling. Beware, Hazagan, the bones of my true master will not protect you forever. One day you will slip and drop them, and I shall have you in my claws. Your threats are hollow, demon, and serve only to delay your departure. The mage stops abruptly. What are you up to? He muttered, then quickly looks around the room in alarm. His gaze comes to restore directly on you, watching from a shadow. You send your weapon flying across the room, crashing into the skull and knocking it to the floor. The mage looks from a fallen skull to you and then to the beast, his mouth open, but before he could utter a word, a dozen tentacles descends upon him. A loud bell begins ringing through the halls. More robed figures appear from glowing portals to aid their leader. You flee the room as the sound of fire, magic, and teeth do battle. Under the cover of chaos you have sworn, you manage to loot a magical artifact of some kind from an unoccupied library before being spotted. There, an intruder in the lab, a magician calls from the doorway. No time for that now. Someone else yells. Just expel it before it damages something important.
Take your time if you like. I've waited long enough.
One of the magicians casts a spell, and you find yourself standing in the forest with a tower just visible in the far distance. This token is not now yours.
Were you hoping this was the end? No. Another floor awaits. Once again, you have reached the depths. Can you find your foe?
Oh, Cult of the Kraken. Interesting.
Again, a token is at stake.
Your information takes you through the swamps and marsh to lands lost in fog of decay and ruin. You smell a pyre long before you can see it. Something unquestionably outlandish awaits. Get closer. With their focus elsewhere, it's easy for you to make your way closer to the ritual. Despite the forbidding burning kraken that towers over the proceeding, as you creep closer, you realize there's a sense of frivolity among the assembled men. Getting closer to the fierce fire, cause a reflection to bounce off element of your armor and weapons, alerting the gathering of your presence. The revelation of an interloper alarms the gather of lizardmen, and they scream and return in spite, but do not attack. You are forcibly bundled toward the feet of the great Kraken statue and into an audience with the leader, who appears older than any lizardman you've ever seen. We don't welcome strangers to this place, but do not fear. We will not kill an adventurer sort like you. We are in need of champions in dire times such as these. We've always known mages to be this painful and cruel, but now they take to capturing our own kin and shipping them off? We pray to the Kraken to stop those ships and free the captives. Our faith in this is strong, and it's that faith that brought you here to aid us. Will you help? We are grateful, but it's not I who will grant you this honor. A trial by combat is required to prove your worth of Kraken. Fool's gold.
A quick flash of gold, and the bandits will forget themselves.
On early weapon ability usage, all bandits are stunned for 3 seconds. Every bandit killed nets the player 2 gold.
As you plunder the secrets of your memories, you'll gain new cards. Some you'll wish you'd left untouched.
Let's see if there is a magical item I could acquire.
Interesting choice.
What? The artifact has changed? I didn't know that.
Let us stake a token on their foolishness.
Refuse. I need to buy.
Barely enough left to feed a mouse. At this rate, you may end up as food for them.
Come on. Let's see. Is this shop selling something else now?
Bandits never made good servants. Greed always came before common sense. I will happily wager on the outcome. I do not think you have what it takes.
Well, good to know. I never knew that the items of the shop change. As usually, I don't check the same
Finally,
item
an opportunity to eat.
multiple times. Buy. Come on!
In the end, food is always a matter of life and death.
I don't care about that.
What an ignominious way to go. I do hope you find something to eat soon. A chance to buy more food. You must be relieved.
I'm not relieved.
No food. Hard times lie ahead. The pendulum can swing both ways.
Only problem now is I can get that huge success or not. Well, huge failure it is. Sorry, I tried.
Again, you face the Jack of Dust. Press on. Do not give up this early.
Yeah, I will. Okay.
Down into the worms with him. Perhaps there is peace for him in the grave, poor soul.
Well, we've got one thing, and that's Sea Journey. We've got for raiding the White Council's tower, you receive Mage Strike and White Council's Wall. And here we receive Trial in Combat. Well,
Shall we deal again?
very good, very, very good. So now then, we will end this today as we were able to break 3 different tokens, and next time we'll just have to continue onward and see what the future holds. But this will be all for today. I have been Daly Games. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video. Feel free to comment, and I'll see you in the next one. And until then, have some great days. Bye.